Good evening, South Florida, and thank you for joining us. I'm Manny Simone for Wilton Live. Today is Thursday, June 7th, and we're bringing you the headlines that you need to know from our partner, South Florida Gay News. Brought to you by our sponsors, Varsity Gay League Fort Lauderdale. If you're interested in joining a local kickball or dodgeball league, you can visit them online today. And by the Stonewall Pride Parade and Festival taking place on June 16th, and you can visit their website for more details. Now, let's get started. The Supreme Court ruled narrowly in favor of a Colorado baker who refused to bake a cake to celebrate the marriage of a same-sex couple because of a religious objection, with a ruling of 7-2. The court held that the Colorado Civil Rights Commission showed hostility toward the baker based on his religious beliefs. The ruling is a win for baker Jack Phillips, but leaves unsettled the broader constitutional questions that the case presented. The ruling, written by Justice Anthony Kennedy, is not the wide-ranging ruling on religious liberty that some expected. In local news, on Friday afternoon, the Grill opened its doors for the first time. It sits where Tropics was located for 25 years before it closed last year. Wilton Manor's newest restaurant, located at 2000 Wilton Drive, is owned by Paul Hugo, who owns the Manor, also on Wilton Drive. SFGN was at the opening, and the comments from customers were positive. Alex Pittman said the menu and the redesigned interior looked great, and he looked forward to enjoying dinner. Now, from around the nation. A group of 127 House Democrats, led by Representative Julia Brownley, is calling on the White House to keep intact an Obama-era rule barring medical providers from denying health care to transgender patients, including gender reassignment surgery. Earlier this month, Secretary of Health and Human Services Alex Azar told The Blade during an appearance at the White House press briefing he had no knowledge of potential repeal of this rule. The White House Office of Management and Budget didn't respond to a request for comment. Please stay with us while we present some promotional messages. Stay right there.
Yeah. I want to come and hang out.
I love it.
Happy Pride! I'm Sharon Gless, and you're watching Wilton Live.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, in global news. Germany's president has asked gays for forgiveness for decades of suffering and injustice they endured as a result of the repressive laws in Germany in the Nazi era and after World War II. Frank-Walter Steinmeier spoke Sunday in a ceremony marking the persecution of gays by the Hitler regime. The president says that, "This is why I'm asking for forgiveness today for all the suffering and injustice and the silence that followed." Steinmeier says he wants to reassure all gays, lesbians, and bisexuals, all queers, trans, and intersexuals that they are protected in today's Germany. This week from social media. After making a reaction emoji for last year's Pride Month celebrations, Facebook has decided not to continue the emoji. The symbol, which was introduced in 2017, could be used throughout June to react on Facebook. The icon for the reaction was a rainbow pride flag. Facebook spokesperson Lisa Stratton said, "We are no longer doing custom reactions for major holidays or moments in culture." Instagram, which is also owned by Facebook, will feature rainbow-colored hashtags for frequently used LGBT words. And finally, from the world of entertainment. Reese Witherspoon will produce a documentary about lesbian tennis legend Martina Navratilova. Charlotte Coe, head of digital media and programming for Hello Sunshine, said, "The issues raised by Martina's legacy resonate now more than ever, which is why it's so important to tell her story to new generations of engaged young people who may not be aware of the vital role she played in shaping expectations around female identity and LGBT equality." That's all for this week's headlines, everybody. Don't forget, you can always visit sfgn.com to view these complete stories and more. Thank you so much for tuning in, and a special thanks to Rumors Bar and Grill for supporting Wilton Live. Be sure to visit their establishment for great drinks and food coupled with fun entertainment. Rumors is on Wilton Drive and is open 7 days a week. I'm Manny Simone for Wilton Live, and your loyalty to our broadcast is always appreciated. Have a fantastic weekend, and we look forward to seeing you right here next Thursday. But stand by for a final promotional message.
Happy Pride from Wilton Live. Yeah.
I wanted to come and hang out.
We're honoring Stonewall, the history of where we've been. We've come a long way, and we certainly have a lot more to go, but trying to work towards a better tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride from Wilton Live.
I'm Sharon Gless, and you're watching Wilton Live.